Rapunzel stared down at the handsome stranger, her heart pounding. For 18 long years, the only person she knew was Mother Gothel, the wicked old witch who kept her imprisoned in this tower deep in the forest. She had never seen a man before, especially one as dashing and confident as the young rogue who now called up to her. "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair," he shouted again in a charming voice. Rapunzel was still confused whether she should trust this mysterious man and allow him entrance. Or was he simply a trickster want to take advantage of her? Like Gothel warned. "Please," he said. "I mean, you no harm, miss." Stealing her nerves, Rapunzel began lowering her hair out the window. The man let out a roguish chuckle as he began expertly scaling the gilded braid, pulling himself higher and higher, until at last he climbed through the window. Rapunzel furrowed her brows as she took in the rugged, devilishly handsome face. His entrance spoke less of curiosity and more of desperation and cunning self-preservation. Flynn introduced himself. "Let's start over. Flynn Rider, former artifact procurement expert." Rapunzel's eyes widened in shock. "You're a thief?" Such an uncivilized label. Flynn tutted. "I'm someone who appreciates the finer things. Goblets, crowns, the stuff that has real value." "You can't just stay here," she sputtered. An uneasy silence fell over the tower until Flynn finally spoke up. "Hey, Rapunzel," he murmured. "I get that my entrance wasn't exactly smooth," he admitted with a sigh. "But you've got to see the importance of keeping a low profile when there are armed goons are after you." Facing him, Rapunzel's eyes shimmered with a bittersweet mixture of longing and the weight of past disappointments, hinting at the depth of her feelings. "Do you really think you're the only one trapped against your will?" she asked softly. "Locked away from the world, forced to follow others' rules?" Rapunzel told him of her lifelong dream to experience the outside world beyond these imprisoning walls. But Mother Gothel refused to allow it, insisting she was safest within the tower's confines. When Flynn arrived, Rapunzel had hoped he might finally make her dream reality. "I'd risk anything to escape this life," she breathed, moving closer until the flowery scent of her hair enveloped Flynn's senses. "Take me with you. We can hide from your enemies and Mother together. Just show me the world." "Well, when you put it like that, how can I refuse?" He chuckled warmly. "Get ready, Blondie, because this is your best day ever. The adventure begins now for both of us." Rapunzel's face lit up with unbridled joy as she impulsively threw her arms around Flynn's neck, her glimmering tresses enveloping them like a silken cocoon. Flynn felt his usual defenses melting away in her affectionate embrace. Rapunzel used her magical hair to carefully lower them from the tower window. Their mad dash for freedom together was finally underway. Their feet hit the forest floor, and they took off in a daring sprint. Mother Gothel's screeches of outrage echoed through the trees as she realized her reluctant daughter had well and truly fled her clutches at last. Flynn risked a glance at Rapunzel, who was alive with elation and utterly breathtaking in her newfound freedom. Her unbridled enthusiasm was infectious, stoking a long-extinguished spark deep within his own callous soul. He had promised the lost princess the adventure of a lifetime. Flynn held Rapunzel's hand firmly as they continued moving forward into the unknown. Both of them had big smiles on their faces, feeling excited and free as they left their past behind and embraced their newfound freedom together.